the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Diaz!
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
Absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. International fight week, the championship fights all across the board. You come to T-Mobile.
All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand, so he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Usman's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Right on the button.
Another strike to the head land.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Beautiful short uppercut from Diaz.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
3 minutes have elapsed here in round 1.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Gets to the single collar tie.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Big right hand. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Round 2 next. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
And just like that, here we go with round 2. Nate Diaz and Kamaru Usman. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing and kicking sick at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, nice job by Nate Diaz yet again to find a home for that one.
Hey,
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
his opponent's chin held up, but he's not going to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Like that.
Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Making all these shots count. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight. In the half guard.
Usman's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Nice transition.
Under a minute now to go.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Final seconds here.
Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination.
10 minutes in the books.
Great work with the takedowns. He cannot stop you, okay? So we're just going to go right back out there and keep taking him down. Keep taking him down.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transition into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman.
Changing the position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Kamaru Usman. Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Tags him with the uppercut. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Usman gets huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Ooh!
It's not over. It's not over. Keep moving.
Oh, nice level change.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he's got his back now. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Let's finish this thing. Start putting the punches together. Give me 2 shots to his body and then 2 shots to...
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Gotta think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. Street back, jab, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point, it was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Nice. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, uppercut.
Another good shot. Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch. He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Leg kick lands.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Nice jab there. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. That was a solid punch.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range though with it. The big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh! Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, uppercut.
And just misses with that big right hand. Tries to work it into a takedown. 45 seconds remain in the round. Ooh, he didn't see that one coming. Beautiful combination up top. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
Oh, he's in the clinch again.
Usman's eye now closing up. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
Fifth and final round. All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight. Great punch from the clinch here.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Usman. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Nice jab by Kamaru. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Right to the knee on belly.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Usman's back inside control here.
Getting him out here. This is where he wants to be. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, big shots raining down.
Great job mixing up the attack. Beautiful elbow.
He's having his way with him here.
That was a slick transition.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Usman's back in full mount. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Nate